Good evening and welcome to another scene in Darkness in Dublin. Tonight we have a scene with one of the, newest members of the city's Cainite or kindred population. One Lucian Rockefeller. He is, he's very, very new to these nights, but he is, maybe because of change of air, or maybe it's back to something familiar. Who knows? He's just entered a gym where you can have a free training lesson. Um, there's no money down, like you don't have to pay right away. There's introductory courses or like a free training. And as he enters, this man, fairly well trained, probably works out a lot in the gym as well, but he seems to be working here. Just says, good evening to you. Can I help you with something?
Good evening.
Oh, are you here for the free training session, or are you a paying member?
Mm,
Uh, yeah, he just, I'm just fucking with you. And he will just point. The changing room is right over there. And he will actually just show you in. Um, it's a normal locker room where you can, change your clothes into training clothes.
yes.
Um, and yeah, he just leaves you to it.
Yep. Uh,
Um, yeah, this is in the middle of the night, so there aren't too many people, but yeah.
yeah. Okay.
And
So,
yeah, as you enter the main the main building, there is maybe three, four people training, and
yeah.
there is a fairly tall woman for a woman. I mean, she is quite tall
Yeah.
and quite well built. She's definitely someone who works out or trains a lot. She is, yeah, she looks as though she has been here for a while. She is currently cleaning some of the tools, some of the the weights you lift, some of the machines, uh, like bicycles you do for you know uh, stationary bicycles, all sort of things. She's just cleaning them, making sure that they don't smell as bad as they normally do, because it's a gym and people sweat a lot.
Yep.
So she's going around making sure that it smells less horrible. But yeah, you'll notice her, and she is, yeah, she's just currently is just, hmm, she has. You'll notice that maybe once or twice some of the other people just glance at her. Um,
Does she look like a human? I noticed that she has a blush of health.
she looks, she doesn't stand out like when you just look at her. She seems fairly normal.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you, does your character have blush of health?
Um, Let me look. I have a bunch of merits. No, he doesn't have.
Does he have anything that would be either like, does he have any flaw or merit that would be noticeable? Like,
Mm,
I know there's one called Touch of Frost, which means that your hands are very, very cold.
no, no. He's quite pale, but otherwise normal.
Oh, okay.
Like, he doesn't have any apparent merits or flaws.
Okay.
Although he does have them, but not apparent ones.
Okay. Because like, it's just it's just good to know. Yeah.
He does have a cat-like balance. if that helps at all.
Well, I mean, it would be, well, maybe when you start training that will be noticeable, but
Yeah.
at the moment, no, not really. But it's just, yeah, you'll see her. She's walking around and um, she just make sure that like there's one person that comes over and talks to her. You're not quite sure. You can't hear it. It's a bit away, but she seems to cut off the conversation fairly fast and just moves on. And yeah, she gets a look at you and just looks at you. She
Yeah.
stops and she just looks at you for a moment.
Well, I wave a hand and smile.
She doesn't smile back. She just kind of just looks to the side as it's more or less to try to hide that she was staring at you for a moment. She just she walks away and just heads into a door that says staff only. Um, and she doesn't. She comes out like 5 minutes later. As she's just you'll notice that she comes out and she just looks at you again. And she will just tentatively that means like she will come over to you, but she will look a bit careful or a bit slowly, and she will just come over and she will just say, um, good evening.
Good evening.
So, you're new to the gym,
Pretty new. I have been here a couple times.
right? Okay. Well, uh, sure. Remember to sign up for a membership and all that. But go, she stops, just looks at you, looks around, looks at you again. Are you feeling all right?
Uh, yes, I am fine. Um, is there a problem?
Um, no. Obviously, something's bugging her. You can tell she seems to be very, very, very bad at hiding. Well, anything. And she just looks around, looks at the others, looks back at you. Um, would you right. So enjoy your evening. And she just walks away again.
Okay, well, Lucien will go to some of the training machines and start doing exercise.
Hmm. You'll notice her a couple of times again. Um, and she just, I mean, you begin training, and it will take a while before she'll come over at you. This time, there's pretty much no one else here. Like the two or three people that were training have either gone home or go home to sleep or something. Whatever the
Yeah,
case, the two of us are now like pretty much alone, and she will just go over and just say, "So,
I feel like I want to run away as fast as possible.
well, she just comes over and she just says, "So, you've been working out well. Um, um, can I like just out of interest, when people work out, they normally get flushed and they're not pale after they are you, she looks around again. Are you training here during the night because you want to or because you have to for medical reasons?"
Mm,
Something about that is a little bit too on the nose for you, maybe?
oh, well, what would you say if I would reply because I have to?
Um, I, well, I don't think I've seen you before, so, would you mind the two of us having a chat?
No problem. Yes, we can have a chat.
Um, right. She looks around and she just finds a door and she will just lead you into it's a back room. Like there's a lot of like paper towels, like a pallet of like water and protein drinks and
Yeah.
stuff they sell here, pretty much.
Yes.
So it's just
Lucian will stay close to the door in case she tries anything.
oh, all right. Yeah, she just comes in. She just goes, okay, so you are part of um the club.
No, I'm not part of this club, unfortunately.
The the nightlife enthusiasts club.
Never heard of that.
You know, the people who go like who have a large bills with the dentist.
No?
She just looks at you. You're part of the. You have to go out at night because you can't go out during the day, right? You have a condition. You fall
Uh,
asleep during the day.
Sometimes. Who are you? What do you want?
Uh, well, I'm about to ask you the same question, and she just points at her mouth. You have the thing with this, right?
Yes, yes, I have. So who are you? I repeat.
Uh, right. Name's Emily. I've lived here for some time now.
Nice to meet you, Emily. I'm Lucien Rockefeller, and I smile at her, keeping my fangs out of you because
Okay.
it's not friendly to smile with fangs.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, probably. Probably not the best. And she just nods at you and just goes, "So, you've just arrived at the city, or what?"
I have lived here my whole life, but um, I was turned very recently.
Hmm. Oh, shit. I'm I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know who did it, so it's shit.
I'm fuck. I was well. Something similar happened to me. I mean, it was a couple of years ago now, but I trust me. I know what it feels like.
Huh. So you have been like this for a couple of years already.
A year and like almost 2 years now, I think,
Ah,
pretty much.
fascinating, fascinating. And you haven't changed at all?
What do you mean?
Like you have your appearance has been like it was 3 years ago?
Yeah,
Fascinating, fascinating.
she kind of just narrows her eyes just a little.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Uh, Fascinating. Aren't you like freaked?
Uh, I'm just hope that these stories are real, like you are really an immortal. I think it's very interesting.
Right, right. You sound like that. Well, okay. Well, that's good. Um, so, um, you just you just got okay, okay. Just have anyone talked to you about stuff about the whole thing?
Uh, yes, I have been explained probably the whole thing about Camarilla.
Right, right. Okay.
Do you know more?
Well, I'm part of the what's called the Anarch movement, and that's not really important right now. What's
I have,
important
ne-
is,
I have never heard about that. What is it?
well, it's essentially people like us who want to govern themselves, and it's
Ah, interesting.
as close as you get to a democracy.
And
But,
why aren't you a part of the Camarilla?
well, if I don't like politics, I don't think I can ever escape them, but I sure as hell can make them less prevalent. Like, I've found that there's much less politics with the Anarchs than with the Camarilla, so yeah.
I have never partaked in any politics, but yes, and I do enjoy it.
Well, then
So,
you'll feel right at home.
is there a lot of these anarchs here?
There's, there's quite a few, yeah.
Interesting, interesting. Why wasn't I told anything about you?
Well, because the Camarilla want or thinks that everyone belongs to them, and
Well, that's horrible.
yeah, yeah, it kind of is. But have anyone told you about something called domain?
No, I don't think so.
It's a bit weird, and I don't. The way it's been explained to me is that certain people can have certain places where they come to you know get food.
Ah, interesting. And you get food in domain?
Well, I've taken this place and the surrounding area as my
Ah,
place. So just
well, congratulations to you for that.
uh thanks. But as far as I know, just just know that normally it's you can't enter unless you get permission first or something like that. I'm not
Ah, I
totally up with that.
wasn't
And you didn't
familiar with
know.
that.
You
Yeah,
didn't know, so there's really not like
I'm very sorry if I intruded.
no.
It wasn't my.
It's quite all right. Like you didn't know, and like I, it's not like I put up signs or anything. So it's really it's totally fine. It's just like I suppose like if you want to come visit, you can just tell me in in advance or something.
Ah, yes, well, that would be very nice to visit this place in the future as well, if I am just allowed to.
Right. She like goes behind some of the crates and just fumbles around with something, and then she will come out and she'll just say, do you like if here's a phone number. This is for like if you say like leave a message here, I will know that you're coming.
Uh,
Uh,
yes, alright.
just for future reference, it's fine. Um, just just know that like certain places, certain people will be really fucking pissed and will think they're within their right to kick your ass if you feed on someone else's fucking place.
That sounds very dangerous. You can see how Lucian is a bit nervous and scared.
Hmm. I'm just I'm just letting you know, like you didn't know, and I would appreciate it if you don't do it around here. But like, if you're really like you can uh, talk to me at some point if you want to. Uh, like, if you can't find food anywhere, but just just let me know before and just talk to me so we can meet because the problem is that if someone is seen or does something that will be noticed, then there's a whole problem. So if you need help, then let me know first, and we'll meet up, and then we'll do a thing. Okay?
Yes, that's fine. I wasn't really told a lot of things, but I am learning. My teacher, Hennessy, is a very good man, and he has been teaching me.
Hennessy.
Yes, he's my teacher.
Okay. Okay, that's wow. Okay. Wow.
What's the problem?
No, no problem. That's just that's good to know. That's fine. That's nothing wrong.
Um, are you sure?
Yeah, yeah, I'm totally sure.
All right. Well, fine then.
Yeah, yeah, everything is fine. There's no problem.
Good, good. Lucian is a bit, confused about her reaction.
Yeah, and as you should be. This is a normal reaction because yeah, Emily is mm, she does that.
Yeah.
Um, but the two of them, like, she will just nod and she will just say, yeah, I have to get back to work. But yeah, please, you can train here if you want to, for the moment. Like, that's not a problem.
Awesome. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure to speak with you.
Same, same. And she will just put out her hand to shake.
Uh, yes.
Yeah, you can tell, like, when she shakes your hand, she is either, like, she has worked out a lot. She has one hell of a grip.
Yeah. Lucian doesn't have a very strong grip,
Yeah,
but
she is.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But again, her body, her figure, kind of speaks to that. But it's confirmation. Like, she's pretty steely in her grip. But yeah, she will just lead you out of the like essential storeroom, like where they just have crap, and into the main thing again.
All right. Yeah. So Lucian will continue exercising there for a while.
Yeah. Like Emily, just you can see that she walks off and talks to. There's a woman and then the man you saw in the reception. She talks with them uh, briefly. Like it seems like uh, work stuff. Like
Yeah.
we need more of this. We need this replaced. Yada yada, something like that. It doesn't take long. About 10 minutes after, you will see Emily will begin to train herself. doing various things, weightlifting, and yeah. She seems to be, well, you'll notice that first of all, she doesn't actually do that much weightlifting. Most of what she does is with her own body weight, like push-ups and pull-ups and stuff like that. And you also see that she has. Do you know when people go to the gym, you have these plastic containers for like water or
Yes, yes,
protein
bottles,
shake?
water bottles. Yeah,
Yeah, like plastic bottles, but bigger, but with a tip on top and stuff. She has a
yeah.
thing that you don't know what it's in it, but you can't see what's in it. But she has one that she's drinking from as she
Blood.
yeah she's working out and she works out hard. Like it's quite clear that this is something she either enjoys or really just is committed to.
Yeah, that's that's very cool, and Lucian will be a bit jealous because she's probably a lot more better than him.
Well, but at some point, like you can see that I don't know how long you go on, but this seems to be a whole thing that takes a while.
Yeah, I want to risk the sun. I will be out there
Oh yeah,
before the sun.
it's not that long, but it's this what she begins to do. Like she begins to train for quite some time, like an hour or more.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, if you at some point get up or begin to go to leave, she'll notice it and she'll just go over and she's just like, oh, hey, again, she pauses and just looks if there's anyone around. There isn't. She just goes, so, just remember, have anyone told you about the thing that what you can do with the paleness?
Yes, what about it?
You can, you know how you sometimes like you can feel the blood in you, kind of.
Yes.
Well, if you, the way it's been described to me is you can if you focus and like it may take a while, you can force your heart, your lungs, your system essentially to work for a period of time. This, I mean, as far as I know, this will, make you look less pale and feel warmish and just a thing to consider. Like when you're training or when you're mixing with people, it will make people ask a lot less questions.
I see. Thank you very much for this information.
Oh, don't worry about it.
You have been very kind to me.
Oh, stop. She just kind of smiles and as this woman, I mean, has been fairly non-business. She begins to get a little bit. She just smiles and just seems a little bit embarrassed almost.
Don't be embarrassed at all.
No, I'm not embarrassed.
Yes, you are.
No, 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 no I'm never. No, no.
Um, why are you so embarrassed? And don't you don't have to hide it from me.
I'm just. Was just. Really, I don't know. Uh, yeah, I don't know. It's just. Look, really have to. I really have to get back to training. Yeah. Have a great night. And she kind of just doesn't run off, but she just hurriedly just begins to walk away.
Yes, well, Lucian is a bit confused, but he probably will begin to leave.
Hmm. And as you leave, the guy behind the reception desk will just wave goodbye to you, and the scene will come to a close.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks.
Thank you very much, players, for playing and watchers for watching. Good night.